Hey everyone, this is Psychedelic Actualization. On this channel we talk about topics like self-realization, self-actualization and working with psychedelics to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Today I want to share the story of my first Psilohuasca experience. And it is a lesson in harm reduction, because I've made some mistakes and broke some rules that I've set for myself. And as a consequence, I had a kind of uncomfortable experience, I would say. So, I'll tell the story. The story starts at Medicine Festival. Beautiful, beautiful space, beautiful, beautiful festival. Also a very nice place to go into psychedelic experiences. Now, my rule for myself that I've set for myself is at festivals or public places, I don't want to try out new substances. With every substance, I want to kind of first build a relationship alone with myself and the substance. Just to get to know the territory. And then, when I feel comfortable and I've built a relationship with that substance, only then do I feel comfortable to go out into public spaces in certain situations and experience this experience on, for example, a festival. So I've mostly stuck to LSD and Changa at festivals, because I'm kind of very familiar in that space. I'm not as familiar in mushrooms and not familiar at all in Psilohuasca. So we met a friend at this festival and he was like, "Hey guys, I have a little gift for you." And he gave us this chocolate and he's like, "This is Psilohuasca." And I was like, "You have Psilohuasca? Like, what is going on?" And I always wanted to try it, like for a long time. And he's like, "Yeah, this is a kind of a good dose. A little piece here. It contains 1 gram of mushrooms and I don't know how much of Syrian roux, so the MAO-I. And what this does, this combination, is that it, first of all, makes the mushrooms stronger and also allows them to act longer in your system through the MAO-I. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, 1 gram of mushrooms with a little bit of MAO-I, that should be a good dose for a festival experience. And yeah, I had a little bit of resistance to try it because of this rule, but I decided to go into this journey. So I ate the chocolate, tasted. Yeah, well, it tasted great. Not too awful. And then the journey started. At first I was watching a concert from Ayla Nereo. Beautiful, beautiful concert. Beautiful, beautiful music. Amazing. But even then there, like after 20-30 minutes, I already felt like, whoa. Like I felt a little bit like something was happening and I'm like not being able to stand straight anymore, and kind of it was pulling me inwards a little bit and pulling me down as well. So I was like, well, okay, but manageable. That concert ended and I walked to another tent where something was happening. You kind of lose orientation in the psychedelic space a little bit and being on point. And when I entered that space, I felt like the mushrooms were coming on quite strong, way stronger than I expected them to come on. I was like, yeah, well, see, whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. And then there started a performance from Terra Cosmica. You can listen into this music. I've never experienced something like that before. Like the experience of sound, and especially of their channeling of whatever energies they were channeling, that was just absolutely mind-blowing. So I was lying down for the performance and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know them. I was just laying down and then this journey started, and it was perfect music for this experience, I have to say. But still, the experience, the internal experience itself was very interesting. Because this is always the danger with psychedelics at festivals, right? Because if you accidentally take a little bit of a higher dose, or even in the medium to low doses, there is the possibility for an experience to unfold that draws you completely inside. And even, like, of course, has the possibility for you leaving your body. And then being in a public space where a lot is happening around you, or you have to navigate from one place to another place, kind of can be a little bit difficult. And this is exactly what happened. So I was laying down for the performance and I started noticing that the experience was getting serious. Like, it was not this fun little trippy experience, but it started to draw me deep inside. I laid down and I started to feel vibrations all over my body. I started to notice temperature fluctuations. For example, I got really hot, I got really hot, and I was sweating a lot. And the mental imagery, it was not clear, like what is unfolding. I couldn't grasp any realizations or insights. It was just this overall dawning feeling of this is a very serious experience, or this can get into very serious territory. And I was like, do I want to go into that territory? I don't know. Like, I have to. If it wants to unfold, I'll just surrender into it. I will let go and give up. And that was kind of the whole experience during the peak of this experience, because it was not enough to kind of get me through that space and take me out, but it was also not comfortable. It was not lighthearted for me, this experience, because it was not fitting for the setting I was in. So it was internal. It was this dialogue of like, okay, if you want to take me, like, take me now. Take me. I'm ready to go. Like, if you really want to take me now out of my body, I am ready to go. You can take me and do whatever you want to do. And it didn't take me out, but it was just teasing the possibility of it, taking me out of my body and into very interesting realms. So I definitely see the potential and possibility to deeply work with Psilohuasca. I'm very interested to explore it further. Definitely not in a public setting, but alone at home, just between me and God. Because this vibe, the whole vibe of the experience, for me personally, it was too serious for a festival setting. Absolutely. Very serious combination, I would guess. The MAO-I and the Psilocybin. Even in the low dosage range, I was not expecting such a heavy experience. And that was kind of it. And then I kind of came back into my body. And even though I was struggling sometimes and going through this emotional difficulty, I was still able sometimes to go up and then talk to people and navigate and do some stuff. And like, if you focus yourself and your attention outwards into the world, then the experience sometimes, but especially in the low doses, the experience kind of goes into that direction as well and is not intensifying as much, because you actively put your attention outwards and not focused, and you're not focused on surrendering into observing what is happening inside. So that is kind of what was happening. And then there was a kirtan, and chanting the mantras was really beautiful. I cried a little bit because of this beautiful sacred experience. And then the experience kind of fizzled out, but it was quite long. It lasted 9 or 10 hours for me. Like, the feelings of the mushrooms, absolutely remarkable. The possibility to extend the mushroom experience into 9 or 10 hours may be different for you, just through adding another plant, an MAO-I, into the experience. Wow, I see the potential for this. And also, as I said, I broke my own rule of not trying new substances in a festival setting, and this is again a lesson I learned. I did bring this rule into existence without having experienced the lesson. That's why I kind of fell to break this rule. But yeah, just for you guys, I recommend, highly recommend and suggest you do not try new substances in festival settings, because I think it's deeply respectful towards the substance if you first start to build a relationship with it on your own, and when you feel comfortable in that space and you have a mature and responsible approach towards the experience, and you know the dosage ranges and you know how it is affecting you, then you can go out and if you feel safe, explore that territory in more public settings like festivals. So that's it. That was my first Psilohuasca experience. If you want to follow along on my journey, subscribe to this channel. You can check out my work at psychedelicactualization.com. Much love to you, many blessings. Share your crazy stories of harm reduction lessons that you've learned in the past in the comment section down below. I would love to hear, and I'll see you guys in the next one.